Hello everyone, welcome back to the 20 Dolph channel, and this is my 2008 Volkswagen Golf R32 Mk5. And what I'm going to be doing in this video is doing a complete overview of this car, so driving it, what's under the bonnet, everything else about this car you're going to see in this video. So let's get into it. I have already filmed a review of a Mk5 Golf R32. That was my old one, that was my black one. This is my new R32. There are a number of reasons to why I bought this and replaced it over my black car, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Obviously, with the 2008, they did a few little revisions with this car, so that is mainly what I'm going to be going through in this video. And also, it's a much more presentable car to look at, so I feel like making another review of the Mk5 is something that I do not want to turn down. Let's start off at the front of the Golf R32, and obviously this car is in this lovely blue color. I actually forget the name that this color is. I know with the Mark 6 onwards, the current Golf Rs as well, they've got a color. The blue's actually lapis blue. This is a slightly different blue. It's a lighter blue. It's a much prettier blue, I think. Obviously, this is the launch color of this car, and I think it looks stunning. It is easily the best color you can get on the Mk5 R32. It looks amazing. I love it. It really highlights the best parts of this car as well. The whole front end, it just looks it's like a perfect blend between aggressive and just gorgeous to look at. I love the front end on this car, in this color in particular. It just looks amazing with the Euro plates too, swapped over from my black car. I love the front end. They nailed it with the Mk5 R32. It looks incredible. I've got the xenon headlights as well, standard on the R32. It just looks awesome. I love this front end. Let's move around to this. So moving around to the side of my Golf R32, obviously my car is a 3-door, so obviously the better looking variant of the Mk5 is the 3-door, which this car is, thankfully. This car, it's just this blue. It just pops so nicely on this car. It looks amazing. Obviously with the R32, you've got this added side skirt along the bottom here, but the rest of the side of this car just looks like a regular Mk5. Oh, I think this is my mate coming up here. Here's the next car I'm reviewing. Moving around to the front of the Mk5 R32, you have these lovely 18-inch Zolder wheels. They look so good on the car. Definitely the better wheel over the other wheels you can get. I actually forget the name of them, but these wheels just suit the car so well. I love it. It looks awesome. Now moving around to the rear of my Mk5 Golf R32, you will notice immediately I have swapped the Valeo taillights over from my black car. I needed to put them on this car. It looks so much better than these standard lights, and I love them. It makes the rear end of this car look so nice as well. This car has been ceramic coated and paint corrected, so that is why the paint looks so immaculate. Like, look at it in the sun. It is such a brilliant paint. Love it so much. Euro plates, of course, R32 badge there. Rest of the rear just kind of looks like a Mk5, apart from the little rear diffuser here with the central exhaust system. This particular exhaust it's just a standard system with a resonator delete, and it sounds very good. So I'll start it up, give it a little rev, and you can hear how it sounds. Very cool exhaust note out of the 3.2 VR6, which I think we should go actually take a look at now. Of course, under the bonnet of the Mk5 R32, you have the naturally aspirated 3.2 litre VR6. So this engine isn't known for its performance. It is quick, but it's not very quick. You can do turbo kits, you can do supercharger kits. A lot of people do them overseas, not so much in Australia, but the engine itself is just an absolute masterpiece. It sounds awesome. I think from factory it's about 184 kilowatts, 320 newton meters of torque. This car's got a stage 1 tune, so it's pushing about 200 kilowatts, about 350 newton meters. So you can't push very much, obviously, out of it just by tuning it, because it is naturally aspirated. So that is pretty much that. Common issues with this car: cooling system does tend to expand a little bit after some time. So my thermostat housing, a lot of the coolant hoses down there are very expanded and will probably blow off at some point. So probably need to get that fixed pretty soon. But overall, the VR6s are pretty reliable engines. It's just everything around it that kind of goes wrong. Gearbox especially, the DQ250, not known for its longevity or reliability by any means. This car actually does have a DSG tune on it as well, so hopefully that improves the longevity of the gearbox. But that's really it for what's under the bonnet of the car. Let's go take a look at the interior. Stepping into the interior of my Mk5 R32, you are greeted with this lovely leather wrapped steering wheel with perforations on either side here and here. With the facelift, the steering wheel did see a revision, so you now got physical buttons rather than the little plasticky weird ones that the cover peels off them all the time. Also, another change with the facelift is the inclusion of the full R32 badge instead of just the R on the predecessor, which is nice. You also get the Highline display as standard in the 2008 cars, which is very, very nice. They also did come from factory with the RNS 510. Obviously, this car has been swapped to the RCD 360. No, RCD 330, sorry. So that is all very nice. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that works very, very well. But the Highline display is definitely a must-have in an R32. Looks very, very nice. Obviously, this car has only got 172,000 Ks, and you really would not be able to tell. The car has been kept in such great shape, so that is always a positive. Another thing to note with this particular car, it's actually optioned with the very rare macchiato interior, is what Volkswagen calls it, and I love it. It looks fantastic. It's a kind of like a darkish cream, almost I don't even know how to really describe it. Macchiato kind of describes it pretty well, I think. This car has the metal trim instead of the wood trim. It would have been cool if they spec'd it with the wood trim, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll ignore that. This car has the AliExpress paddle shifters like my old one, so that is nice. Yeah, differences with the 3-door compared to the 5-door. Obviously, you've got these very long doors here. An issue with the 3 doors actually is because they've got the feature where obviously you can put the seat forward. The seat mounts actually prematurely wear, and yeah, the seat mounts in this are worn. So when you're going around a corner, it kind of feels like the seat's moving around a little bit. Just a little thing to keep in mind. Just, yeah, try not to put people in the back, I suppose. Moving across, obviously, I've talked about the RCD 330. You've got your climate control settings here, heated seats. In Australia, like I mentioned before, we only got the leather seats. I know overseas you can get the cloth seats. Aircon controls down here. You've got a little storage area down here. Down here, you got your ESP, your tyre pressure, and then some random button that's been put in the car. I think this is the aux port. I'm not too sure there. Obviously, this being a DSG, you've got your little gear selector just here. A little carbon wrap around the shifter here. It doesn't actually tie in with the rest of the car. It wasn't me who did this. It was the previous owner. I don't know why. I think I'll just rip it off. Handbrake here. You've got the not original bottle opener and divider, but yeah, they do come from factory with a little bottle opener and divider, so that's very nice. Little storage area there. Seats are very, very comfortable, like I have described before. Very, very nice. And then, yeah, back seats. There isn't much room, obviously, with my seating position, but it's very comfortable back there too. So that is all nice and good, but I think what we should do now is go and take it for a drive. Okay, so here we are in my Mark 5 Golf R32. I'm about to take it on a little bit of a drive here. With its weird little ticking noise. It does have a problem. I don't know what it is. It's a weird ticking noise that appears to come before the car's built enough oil pressure. It seems to be an oil pressure problem. Drive it off chill to begin with. We'll give it a little bit in a second here. But yeah, this car overall just feels so much tighter than my black car. It feels like an R32 is meant to feel. And you can tell it's been looked after. I mean, just given the state of the interior as well. But yeah, the exhaust, it sounds awesome. But like I was saying with the black car, the R32, sure it might not be as fast as a modern Golf R or anything like that, but it just feels so pleasurable to drive. Like, it's a really, really unique driving experience I've found. The steering's very nice in it. The whole car just handles beautifully. Usually going with a reputable racing seat, not a Recaro wingback, which is essentially just the seat out of an Audi RS4. But anyway, here's our little straight here. I've got to be careful with this car because it is injured, so. It's quick though, it's very quick. For what it is, I mean, it's an R32, so yeah, they're not particularly quick cars, but it definitely picks up. It definitely picks up, and it just sounds awesome doing it as well. Like, the Zadtech full titanium custom exhaust, but I'm not going to floor it. I'm too scared to at the moment. But even the stage one comes with the pops and bangs, so it does pop and bang. I actually don't mind it. It kind of sounds pretty cool. But yeah, driving it along, I mean, it corners beautifully. This is actually sitting on standard suspension. Pretty much everything under the skin is stock standard on this car. Really, apart from the res delete and the tune to the gearbox and the engine, everything else is pretty much stock standard. Like, this is how an R32 would have felt when it rolled off the showroom floor. And well and truly, it just feels incredible. I love the way this car drives. It is my favorite car I've ever driven. The M4 I just drove, my mate's car, I would love to own one of those, and I will own one of those soon enough. But in terms of a car that you just want to take out on the weekend, you've had a shitty week, you just want to have fun with it, you don't care about speed, you don't care about anything like that, you just want to have a good time, this is the car to do it. And it's dailyable as well, if you want to. It does get expensive. These VR6s do have problems. I will not hide that. The lock itself is pretty much indestructible. It's just everything around that, especially obviously DQ250 dramas, coolant leaks are non-stop. Like my car, it's just randomly made a strange random knocking noise, but it goes away. Like now it's not even here. It's weird. It's very weird. These cars are just weird. Another notorious problem with the Mk5 platform in general, and a lot of other Volkswagens, the sunroof drains leak. That is why I am so pleased this car does not have a sunroof like my black car, because my black car flooded quite a few times. This car doesn't have a sunroof, so I should hopefully never have to deal with any water leaks. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm being held up by a Toyota Corolla. How has this happened? How has this happened? At least it's doing the car some favours from me not revving it too high in its little engine state. I shouldn't be filming the review right now. The car is booked in to get checked out. Fortunately, I was facing some camera issues. My camera just decided to stop recording. Very common 20 DUF issue. Final thoughts on the R32. Should you buy one? Absolutely. Absolutely. Try to get one in this colour. Try to get a 3-door. Make sure you get the Valeo tail lights. They look awesome. But seriously, this is hands down my favourite car I've ever owned. And I want to keep this thing... Oh, brilliant. I want to keep this thing till the day I die. That's how much I love it. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.